The next day, I was back at sea with the all-Aussie team on board CEO1. It's the last day of sailing in this year's Samui Regatta, and as you can see, we've got some gorgeous sun, sand and sea. All we're waiting for now is a little bit of wind. Now, I'm on board with the crew from CEO1. A bunch of guys have arrived here from Australia, all of them from Brisbane, in fact. What class are they in? Well, I'll let them tell you.
We're going really well, in our opinion. We don't necessarily believe what the results say. We are going exceptionally well, in our opinion. Yes.
How many are in your class?
In our class? No one's in our class.
We're in a class of our own.
Believe that, yeah. The crew of 6 Brisbane businessmen, led by skipper Pozzey, was here to hone both management and teamwork skills, while mastering the wind and the waves.
Up on the breeze, up on the breeze.
Well, as you can see, the wind is a little bit unpredictable today. We're coming up to another mark, which will put us about halfway through the race. As for the crew, well, they're still pretty optimistic. On board a yacht like this is often the best viewing platform for a race, and there were several close calls and tense moments as the fleet powered up mainsails and spinnakers. CEO1 stands for Corporate Excellence 1, and there's no doubt a regatta is the ultimate test of friendship and cooperation, even if the rest of the fleet is somewhere on the distant horizon. Well, Brian, CEO1 is the name of the boat, but it's obviously a name behind what you actually do too, isn't it?
Yes, Corporate Excellence 1. What we do is we organise corporate events, we do corporate training. We're involved in corporate training in areas of identification of traits and that sort of thing, but we also organise events in unique locations where people can do corporate training, team events, that sort of thing. This is our first time to Thailand. It certainly won't be the last, and especially Koh Samui. It's just such a wonderful place, and we've been looked after here just so well.
In terms of corporate training, how does being a crew on a boat sort of help with corporate management skills, I guess?
It's all about teamwork. Really, sailing is all about teams. The star team versus the team of stars, the star team will always win a yacht regatta or a yacht race. And you can see, even from today, that there are so many things that require a team to work together, coordinating without having to be referring to notes or whatever. If they know how to work together, it makes a huge difference to the whole thing.
Yeah, they can almost second guess themselves how
exactly.
they each other. Yes.
And that's the way it should be. And that's how we transfer that into a corporate life, where no corporate decisions or no corporate events can take place without a team planning, organising it and carrying out.
And it's also about dealing with crisis too, I'd imagine.
Crisis management is very much a part of it, especially on boats.
Yeah, well, you had a few crises out there. There were a few near misses, I think, today.
Near misses, yes.
But they were near misses, they weren't collisions.
They weren't collisions,
yeah.
No.
I mean, it's, and do you find, you know, when people have had this sort of experience, that it's something that stays with them forever? That
It
so
does.
they just never forget those experiences?
No. And if they learn what differences the team make or their part in the team makes, and transpose that into everyday work life, it's just a perfect lesson for the business world.
Now, at the end of the day, someone still has to be the skipper. Someone still has to be the boss. Has it made you a better boss working with a good team, doing this sort of training?
I like to think so. The overall thing about it is that if you have a day where all the team works perfectly together, you haven't had to do anything. That's the perfect day.
Yeah.
Because you know that people just know the job, they can do the job, they rely on each other as a team and work together as a team, and it all just happens. And a good team make things look easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I was a pretty good team member in the sense that I just stayed out of the way.
You did well. What about those beers?
I did get the beers from the fridge, that's true, yes. And you didn't shout at me, not once?
No, I don't shout. I have done.
Not while we're here anyway.
No.
So we didn't win, but taking part was the real adventure.
Hooray! CEO.